Hello, Tom Votava here, and this is Mission Impossible for NES. It's a very interesting espionage puzzle game with its own touches of action as well. It also lives up to its name by having one of the most difficult final stages that you'll find. Okay, first thing we did here is went into that building where we got ourselves a security pass that we'll need later. The way this game works is there's two possible places to get that pass. One of them is a trap. The only way to find out for sure which one is the real pass, you have to ask somebody who just knows. However, asking that person wastes time, so instead we just go to the closest possible location of the pass and hope it's the right one. While I was talking there, we also went into one of those buildings in order to flick a switch that will be necessary to keep the wall from closing down on us. And here's another problem that we will have to deal with. The moving floor would have made it impossible for us to enter a later part of the level unless we hit that switch. Here you're seeing a demonstration of one of the strange things you can do with this game. You can transform into any of your three IMF agents at any given moment. So what I was able to do there is waste energy on one of the characters and then switch back to the faster one. The guy in the middle, Grant, that is his name, is the fastest of the three characters by far. So, whenever we're running around the level, we'll usually try to be Grant. Occasionally I have to switch to other characters, such as there where we switch to the guy on the left. His name is Max. Max is the slowest character in the game, but he's also the master of weaponry, and he's got these remote bombs that are great for difficult enemies. Grant, all he can do is throw gas grenades and punch people. The gas grenades come in handy to stun enemies that don't need to be killed, or that are difficult to destroy with a couple of quick punches. These dynamite throwers are extremely dangerous if they hit you. It takes off half your life bar in one shot. And since Grant already has half his life meter gone, bad idea. It's kind of a tough stretch. There's some vents that are blowing air, and they try to push you into the water, and these guys can't swim. Okay, that there was our third character, the guy on the right, whose name is Nicholas. Nicholas is the master of disguise. He can push the B button item, and he looks like an enemy for a couple of seconds, and nobody will attack him. We used that to get by one of the dynamite throwers. And here comes the nasty part. We try to sneak past the walking cameras and hit the switch while walking on an electric floor that is damaging us every second we're standing on it. And due to an accident, I missed the switch and ended up getting caught by the cameras, which prompted that battle scene you just saw there. Anytime you get attacked by those enemies with the giant claws that move around like that, it's best to use Max's remote bombs. Anything else and you're willing you're going to have to be willing to take a few bits of damage. One other note, that electrified floor can be turned off with another switch, but in the interest of speed, I avoided that. Right there, that door opened thanks to the security pass that we picked up at the beginning of the level. Now we try to sneak through these beams to avoid setting off another alarm. Then we hit a switch for the flood, which we'll get to later. Basically, every switch that you see me hit is necessary. If you do not hit some of these switches, you will not complete the stage. Just plain and simple. I've used every shortcut that I could think of. Again, using Grant's speed makes those wind blowers much easier. Okay, those two switches were necessary because of, first, this upper compartment there where you get poisonous water dumped on you, the flood, and this other room where these two giant mechanical hands, the robot warriors they're called. If those were activated, they are impossible to get past, unless you glitch your way through, and I'm not willing to try and do that. Get past that, get a message from a bad guy, and beat the board. Here we are taking on the Sinister Seven. I hate to spoil the ending, but we never meet anybody that says that they're part of a group called the Sinister Seven. So it's just sinister people. Okay, here's the second stage, which is a race down the canals of Venice. It's also a rather easy stage, but yet dangerous nonetheless. If you're trying to speed run, and you're not allowed to continue, like I'm not, for Twin Galaxies purposes, if you crash, the game's over. The only way to keep going is to continue. You have no lives in this game. All you have are your 3 IMF team members, which are all in that boat. Pretty simple stage, just shoot everything in front of you. When the helicopter appears, you can fake it out by moving up and down the screen.